niggas, we ain't really comfortable with all of that thing. You know what you're trying to say?
Do what you do, baby.
Yeah, I want congrats. I seen to come up through the mud. You feel me?
Real.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, I used to be top. I'm one of the ones. When that nigga said he had a phone, his whole joke, and I'm looking at the screen like preach, cause I was on the phone with him. You feel me? So you know what I'm saying?
It's P.NUT DA GENERal. Too new to
J
the
Pipe, the
podcast.
hood counselor.
Oh yeah, man.
Whoa.
I'm tripping. We gotta start all over. You hear me? It's P.NUT DA GENERal.
J Pipe, the hood counselor.
And this is Hood Sports Talk with P.NUT DA GENERal. My bad, dog. I've been doing podcasts all day. Is you know what I'm saying? It's repetitious. You heard me?
It's all good, Jeremy.
I shared it to you. I shared it to your page. You heard me? All right. So
I
boom.
saw the link just came through.
All right. The Saints picked up 3 new defensive. We picked up a new defensive squad. Did you hear about it and what you think about it?
I ain't heard nothing. Saints pissing me off. You did. They still talking to Derek Carr, trying to get that boy $35 million a year. He ain't worth that. So I don't want to hear no Saints news until we get through with that. Hopefully we pass over that boy. You dig? But
what if any? What sense can you make out of us even giving Derek Carr the time of day? You know what I'm saying?
Bro, you can't. Cause look, the boy like 63 and 79 as a starter. Mm-hmm. You dig? He ain't did shit to be worth 35 million. Now, if you want to bring him in, not no 35 million. If you want to give him 15, cool. Not no 35.
Wait, 15 million for 1 year?
But I'm just saying, the quarterbacks be overpriced.
What they paying Crab Legs?
$2 million.
So you're gonna bring a quarterback in, and you're gonna pay him more than the so-called pay him a lot more than the so-called starting quarterback. You don't see that as kind of disrespectful?
That is disrespectful, but he not gonna be the starting quarterback at all when they bring somebody. If they trying to bring Derek Carr in as the starter.
Do you think that Derek Carr is a better quarterback?
Nope.
So what is Mickey Lewis doing?
Fucking up. I told you. Maybe he the one that ran Sean out of town. You dig? Sean like, man, you know what, dog? You fucking up the money, dog. I can't build no team because you just throwing money out there. Who knows? I don't know. And Sean like, you know what? I'm about to roll out. You see the dumbass deals he keep making.
You think that's what's up with Turf too?
He probably don't. I don't think he won't be there, so he just milking it.
What is so like? Why are we looking at all these mediocre ass quarterbacks? This is supposed to be the leader of our team, right? I don't think we've signed a starting quarterback since Drew left.
And like I say, life after Drew is gonna be hard. Most teams, you have a quarterback of that caliber. Mm-hmm. When that quarterback leaves, mm-hmm. they fall off for a little while. It's rare. Mm-hmm. It's rare you get somebody to come right behind them. Like when Peyton Manning left the coach, they had Andrew Luck, but Andrew Luck, he was winning, but he always was getting hurt. You dig? Brett Favre, you had Aaron Rodgers. But for the most part, when you have that caliber quarterback, the next quarterback you got to go find him. It's rare that you have that next quarterback. And ain't no Steve Young coming behind Joe Montana. We
ain't gonna go there, dog, but we had Teddy, dog. But we ain't gonna go there this week. We're not gonna go there this week. All right, so the three new the new defensive squad is Joe Woods. He's the defensive coordinator. Then you got Marcus Robinson. He the head of the secondary. And then you got Ty Graham. He's the head of the defensive line. You heard me? So his reason for getting these 3 cats is when the opportunity rose to get people who he's worked with in the past, he took that opportunity. My question is, didn't he have a losing record? Because he played with Woods in for the Raiders, you heard me? And then before that, he was Woods played for Cleveland and then Denver, right? Didn't he have a losing season before he came with us?
Then as a head coach, then Allen have a losing record as a head coach.
So if he's bringing in the same people who he had a losing record with, what does that say about our defense? Now, all right, Woods is coming from Cleveland, and then before that, he played 2 years in Denver. Are you satisfied with him being the defensive coordinator? If you could look back on Cleveland's defense last year and 2 years before that, Denver's defense, are you satisfied with Marcus Woods being the with Joe Woods? I'm sorry, with Joe Woods being the defensive coordinator.
Now, see, I don't know much about him, but I know all the teams that if he had them teams in them days, they was trash.
So
you feel what I'm saying? It was garbage.
So you didn't like Cleveland's defense last year?
No, fuck no.
Me neither, dog. So like I said before, he's bringing in a recipe for losing. He didn't win with these people. He's bringing them in because he's familiar with them. But it looked like to me they familiar with losing. You heard me? So what does that say about next season?
Remember what I told you about when we talked about crab legs, and we ain't gonna go back down that road. But
it looked like
when I
going
said
down it, dog.
No, I'm just going like just 1 point off when I said that. He bringing people in because he feel like the people there is not his people. You feel what I'm saying? Remember what I told you? I said he
cleared all the defensive coaches out, so he kept the offensive coaches. So I guess that he's gonna call the plays now. Do you think that? I don't know for sure. I'm just asking you.
He might oversee the defense and run it how he want to run it. You dig?
So he
gonna oversee the defense.
He's supposed to be a defensive of coach, right? So what does that?
And that's why he put.
Go ahead.
And that's why he putting them people in place. The people that he want. He want the people that he want. So that shit can be him. You feel what I'm saying?
But
that's why I say it's gonna be some changes.
It's losing though, right? That's like he bringing in a bunch of losers, right? No disrespect,
right?
So the other dude, Marcus,
we gotta call it how we see it. Because if these dudes been having losing record, it ain't like sometimes you got like, let's say like Cleveland with Myles Garrett. We know Myles Garrett a dog. You dig on the defensive line.
Right.
Even though Cleveland is trash, you still can find a dog, that diamond in the rough.
Yeah,
you feel what I'm saying? Right. But when you getting the people that's on top of everything to come in, yeah, man, you're not doing it right, man.
Let me take it back to Derek Carr, right? If we got $30 million to spend on his good junk throwing ass, what would you use that $30 million for instead of Derek Carr?
I would use that $30 million on a linebacker and a fucking and some offensive linemen.
If we got $30 million to spend on Derek Carr, bro, we got $30 million to spend on that offensive line. You wouldn't get a corner?
No, I wouldn't get a corner because them, like I say, when healthy, they show promise. You dig?
Are they man-to-man cornerbacks?
Lattimore, yeah. Well, I can't think of the other dude. Adobo, he hit or miss. He can cover, but he can get burnt too. You feel what I'm saying? So
same thing as Lattimore.
Yeah. But the way the way that they call it now, it's almost hard to have like that man-to-man lockdown because they're gonna throw the flag. Anytime you lock somebody down, they're gonna throw the flag.
What you mean by that?
Dog, they throwing flags, bro. Like
holding,
like passing the field. Like it's so many questionable calls. Like for a cornerback, period. I'm not.
Or they just throwing flags on us?
That's what I'm saying. I'm not even talking about just the Saints. Just period. Okay. They throwing flags. You feel what I'm saying? They gonna throw that bitch.
Look, and the flags that they throwing starting to they're not just mistakes. They starting to determine the winner and the loser of games.
Right.
Is this rigged? Is this a version of rigging the game?
Yeah.
I think so.
Fucking right.
I think so too. So
right.
The other dude come from college, right? He was in college the last 10 years. But Marcus Robinson, he's the secondary coach. He's coming from Arizona. Did you like their secondary last year?
He come from Arizona University?
No, he come from Arizona Cardinals. The other dude,
Arizona Cardinals?
Yeah, the defensive line coach. He come from college football 10 years, but last year he was an analyst for Alabama. So I don't know what the fuck Mickey doing, dog. I don't know what the fuck Mickey doing, and I don't know what the fuck Dennis Allen doing, dog. But they starting to piss me off.
Look.
They starting to piss me off, son. All right.
Boy.
The dude was in college the last 10 years. Is he ready for the NFL?
He could be.
Last year he was an analyst.
He could be ready. You dig? Yeah, my bad. I'm yawning all in the camera. He could be ready. You dig? Now see something like that with somebody coming from college to NFL on that type of way. He gonna have something to prove. So he might be more dedicated. I give him that. He might be more dedicated because he's trying to prove himself.
Is that
you gotta eat more than some big one with some cream cheese?
Is that a gift for a
put some egg on that thing? Something. You're gonna do more than that.
You know, cooking ass trying to get a pointer, man.
Shit, but I'm a dog in the kitchen, bro. I'll smoke your ass out the kitchen, bro.
I just about to say we're gonna have to have some type of sports cook-off or something. You heard me? Like, you know what I'm saying? All like I guess sports events, food or something. You talk too much. And I got to shut you up, dog. I got to.
That's what it is.
So hey. Are you satisfied with our new defensive staff?
They gotta show me. I'm on no comment that they gotta show me. Dennis Allen, he already got a history of not being able to put staffs together. He did it in Oakland. You dig?
And now he's doing it here. Over here though, dog.
That's what I'm saying. So I would, and the only reason I say I give them a chance is because we got different personnel. You feel what I'm saying? Than what the Raiders had. We got different personnel, so they gonna have to show. They gonna have to show. They gotta show me. You feel what I'm saying? And they got a chance to show us because our division is weak as fuck. You dig? So we just got to win a division to at least get to the playoffs. We got to win a division, but man, them dudes, he not looking good because he's not putting together good shit.
Can we win with Derek Carr in this division?
No.
Do we even want to? Do we want him? Like, don't we have a say so?
Nope.
Because from what I'm saying, nobody wants him.
I think right now it's between us and the Jets. I'm like, I'll let us have the fans.
I'm saying the fans.
The only fans that want him is the ones that's on some anybody but Winston. You feel what I'm saying?
The others.
And I'm gonna tell you what's gonna happen.
It's starting to look like a race thing, bro. I'm gonna keep it real.
Fuck, it could be. You did. We done. I done got put out of Saints group for vouching for Winston. Niggas put me out the group. You did. But
oh man, I don't even go. Like, shout out to all the Saints groups, but they ain't for us at all.
But and that's the only people that screaming Derek Carr. The same ones that scream Taysom, the same one that screamed Dalton.
The same one that screamed Dennis Allen.
And to keep it 100. To keep it 100. And I guess I overlooked that key factor. But when Dennis Allen, when they was hiring him, I was like, okay, cool, I'm for it. On the strength of he already knew the system. You feel what I'm saying? He already knew the players. But then he came in and changed everything. So first year in, you could see his changes immediately. You feel what I'm saying? So it wasn't even like they was running the same team. You had the same offensive coordinator, and all you did was go from defensive coordinator to head coach. The whole thing should have ran the same way it been running. You feel what I'm saying? It should just ran the same way it been running. But he changed the heat.
It's like you say about Dion in Jackson, right? He gonna need more than 2 years to do something. So with him bringing all of these fucking new people in, right? And basically he only got 1 year on his contract after next season. Are we gonna be right back in rebuild mode?
We in rebuild mode right now.
But this is what I'm saying. In them 2 years, right? He's gonna be gone, right? So his staff, they're gonna get rid of that staff and get a new one. So are we gonna be back in rebuild mode? Like how the fuck that's gonna go?
Yeah, because if he have another season like he had this year, they're gonna get him up out of there. And that's what I say, all coach, man, to keep it 100, I feel like all coaches, they need 5 years to really make a change. You feel what I'm saying? You really need 5 years. But
go ahead, my brother.
Motherfuckers ain't that patient. And in them 5, but you gotta be making progress. You can't be going backwards. You feel what I'm saying? You can't be going backwards. And that's what he gonna be at.
I don't think with only 2 years left on his contract that he should have been able or given permission to change those coaches like that. Because that's gonna bring us right back in rebuild mode when he get his good jump coaching ass up out of here.
Yep.
So moving on, because the Saints starting to piss me off, dog, and it's hard.
Look, we wasn't even supposed to talk about their ass today. I told your ass.
It's hard out here for a Saints fan. It's hard out here for a Saints fan, dog. But March,
and we weren't even supposed to talk about their ass today.
I mean, we got the new staff, and I wanted to kind of and then the other dude name is Tom Graham. You heard me? He the defensive line coach, but the nerve of Dennis Allen saying he needs some better coaches in. The nerve of him. March Madness around the corner, dog. Do it got the same feel as it do back in the G?
Yes and no. Cause to be real, like right now, people like for me, people don't watch it as much as they used to, man. Like people be busy, dog. Right. Like and then time be blowing by. Like, dog, it's March already, bro.
Facts. It's March already, dog. It seemed like we were just popping firecrackers for New Year's, dog.
You did. So it's like, and I be doing the more. I got a March Madness group on ESPN. Let me plug that right quick. Mm-hmm. You dig? Mm-hmm. I'm gonna open the group up in the probably this weekend. I'm gonna have everybody give everybody the password so they can log in. I'm not sure if I want to do a money group, but we usually do it for free. Wherever it's like it's just bragging rights, you dig? Where it's just bragging rights.
What is it, like a fantasy football thing?
Yeah, like a little thing, but it's March Madness. You got to pick all the winners all the way through the tournament. Whoever got the most wins win. You dig?
Facts.
So
I want fuck. I'm gonna fuck with it. What we went.
That's what you don't win shit. But that's what I'm saying. I do want to do a money group, man. At least $20 a head, and then winner take all. You feel what I'm saying? At least 20 a head, winner take all.
Facts. So when you think you're gonna be, you know what I'm saying? You know, if you're gonna do it or not. When you think you're gonna be sure, because March Madness right around the corner, dog.
I know. I'm gonna go on ESPN and open the group back up this weekend. I'm gonna have it open this weekend. So by the time we do our next show, I'm gonna have the information.
All right. Shaq said AD fell off. What's your thoughts?
AD, you know, like they call them street clothes.
Yeah.
they call them street clothes for a reason, bro. And I hate to say it, man. Injuries is a big part. Injuries is a big part of sports, man. I hate that people got to go out like that, but it is what it is, dog. Like he can't stay healthy. He was like that in New Orleans. He can't stay healthy. He was healthy enough to get that ring in LA, but he ain't been worth the money. He ain't been worth the money since then.
Them big ass niggas' bodies not built to be jumping up and down and running up and down the court and all that dog. That shit started after a couple of years. That shit catch up to you, dog.
But you know what? Them boys wasn't falling off like that once upon a time. You dig? Like I say, it's crazy how
it's the training.
That's what I'm about to say. It's crazy how much medicine they got now, how much everything, but people they still always hurt.
That's the same thing I just said in the interview. I said that they got all this health kick now, right? People are more unhealthy today than we were drinking out the faucet. You know what I'm saying? Sharing the spoon and all that shit. You feel me? All that shit a gimmick to me, though, because you supposed to eat right, not eat pork, but like my grandma lived to 80 something. My great grandma lived to 90. Like I think that's all a gimmick, though. But this sports talk. This ain't about the food. All right, so the
health is a part of sports, dog. Run it.
Huh?
Health is a part of sports. You heard me?
Well, we keep our body clean, huh? Yeah. I think that it's like it's the opposite syndrome. Practice. We talking about practice. Like it's like a rapper, right? These players are coming in the league so good that they don't think that they feel a need for that. What you think?
You know what I think? I think it's the opposite. I think it's they get so much money that the front office don't want them to do that much. And since they don't do that much, their body not ready. So when they finally get out there and get the moving, they fucking crumbling up because they ain't ready.
I don't even think it's that. I think everything now is so much about technology. They got this and that, and they plugging your body in the shit, and they plugging shit on your body, seeing this and that. I think if they just go back to the regular weights and jogging and all that shit and take the technology out that shit, then they'll be lasting longer, dog. Because it's like you said, dog, they ain't have all these injuries back in the Jeep. And if they did, they ain't last this long, dog. It's like the more money they get paid, the longer they sit out. That's what it's starting to look like, you hear me?
And that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying when I say the fucking team, the team itself is like they act like they trying to preserve the dudes. You feel what I'm saying? And then by the time they really get out there and try to run around,
they out of shit.
They pulling shit.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Because think about it. These dudes, and I'm not gonna compare no hood dude, but it's hood sports. You hear me?
Yeah.
Think about it. On a block, you go to the park up the street. Them dudes be out there playing all day, every day. You be like, damn, dog, you ain't got no job, nigga out there balling every day. But these dudes getting paid millions, and they can't play three times a week.
Facts.
You feel what I'm saying? Without talking about, I'm tired, I gotta rest. But you got your uncle and them. Your uncle and them out there balling every day.
Facts.
They out there every day.
And your nephew and shit.
Right.
I don't understand it neither though. But So
like I said, I think it's the money. They like, man, look, we gonna preserve you as long as we can, but it's not working because it's going backwards.
Preserve them for what? The longevity of the contract, or just
the longevity of the contract, longevity of their career. Instead of having them out there balling like that because almost nobody played 82 games no more.
Thanks.
Almost nobody played 82, and it's not even because of injuries. They'll play a game, 2 games in a row, and be like, man, I gotta sit for 2 games. You be like, how the fuck the team go on a road trip? They like, yeah, they've got to be on a road 7 games. They only play 3 of them.
Facts. Some of the players are saying cut the season short, but the players saying that it's 82 games. Like that's what it is. That's what it is. The OG is saying that. Is sports period going soft?
Yeah.
It ain't even. It's kind of not even interesting no more. I mean, we interested because that's what we came up on. But like that shit, like is always a flag getting thrown, or fake ass foul getting called, or they got their favorites, and you could tell.
Right. And it's not even that. I won't say it's getting soft, because let me say that. Some of the shit is getting soft. You got niggas flopping, niggas doing this, niggas doing that. You dig? But that whistle making it soft.
That it's like they using that whistle to cheat.
That whistle making it soft. Because you still got the same fouls. You feel what I'm saying? You still got the same type of fouls. You still got the same fouls. You dig? It's just that people less likely to foul knowing they're gonna get that whistle. You feel what I'm saying? You chop somebody across the arm, you hack them, they damn near call it a flagrant on you. You feel what I'm saying?
Certain players.
Well, before you hack somebody, you might it might only be just a regular foul. Then you just go to the free throw line, get your 2 free throws. But now they trying to call a flagrant on you.
Yeah. I guess they trying to cut down. I don't know, bro. Is it human error?
No.
Open the door.
I'm not gonna give them the satisfaction of using that human error excuse.
It's that rig shit, huh?
I lean more towards that than human error.
I take all the excitement out of it, though. So let me ask you this, you heard me? If KD don't win another ring before he retires, right? Does that negate that ring that he won with the Warriors? And so it's going to be a tarnish on his legacy, saying he only won that with the Warriors.
It won't take away, because he still was a dog on the Warriors. You dig? He won Finals MVP twice. He still was a dog on the Warriors. But that shit, everybody gonna side eye him like, nigga, you had to go to Warriors, because the Warriors already proved that they can do it. You feel what I'm saying? They was 1-1 in the finals without him. Mm-hmm. You feel what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. He got there, they won 2 more. You dig? And then they came back and won 1 without him again. So the Warriors organization never went nowhere. He the one switching teams. Because he really on his 4th team. He on his 4th team right now. He on his 4th team. So that it is gonna look bad. It's gonna look bad on him, you hear me? It's gonna look bad on him. But that rank chasing period, that rank chasing culture is strong. Especially today, because people make it seem like you have to have a ring to be a legend, and that's not the case. You dig? Charles Barkley is a legend.
Why not?
No, Charles Barkley. Would you say Charles Barkley is a legend? Yeah. Patrick Ewing is a legend. Reggie Miller is a legend. You hear me? They ain't got no ring.
But at the same time, though, it does help in the conversation.
It helped for barbershop talk.
And they wasn't known for as we call it, ring chase.
I won't say Barkley didn't ring chase. He tried.
You think you and ring chase? I don't think none of them do. I don't think nobody that played in the 90s ring chase.
They did. Remember Barkley went try to go play with Elijah Wine now?
He was already old though. That was his last chance.
I know, that's what I'm saying.
Fact,
he tried to go get one.
That was like the first big three, huh?
No.
I know he was through. Elijah Wine was on. All of them was on their way out. He didn't get prime Elijah Wine, and that wasn't prime Charles because they done won a couple rings.
Yeah, they probably. But I'm just saying, fucking Karl Malone, John Stockton, they legends. You feel what I'm saying? It's just they ain't got no rings. And even right now, Chris Paul gonna be a legend. Damian Lillard gonna be a legend. You feel what I'm saying?
I mean, them dudes could read Chris Paul probably this his last year, but I say Damian Lillard got about 3-4 more years.
And Damian Lillard not running team to team. Chris Paul did.
Chris Paul can't get the right contract. So okay. Do you consider him as a let's get get on it. Wait, well, answer the question. Does that negate the ring that KD got?
It won't take away from the ring. It's still going. But people is gonna look at KD like you couldn't do it. You feel what I'm saying? Some people, the only people that's gonna fuck with him about it is the LeBron fans. Everybody else gonna be like, nigga, we told you couldn't do that shit. You needed them. They're not gonna take the ring away from him, but they're gonna say you need him. Just like
the respect.
He gonna have the respect because he's still considered one of the best in this era. It's kind of like the same with Brian. Same with Brian with you gotta go team up with people to get a ring. You feel what I'm saying? KD gonna be in them same shoes.
Can you say that about Brian though?
You can say that about Brian.
You can?
Hell yeah.
Brian won with Cleveland though.
He had Kyrie and Love. Remember the first thing Brian did when he went back to Cleveland was get rid of Andrew Wiggins. Right. They drafted Andrew Wiggins. Brown like, nah, trade that motherfucker for Andrew Love.
Mm-hmm. That wasn't a good trade to you?
They end up getting the ring out of it.
That was a good trade to me.
You know, they got a ring out of it, but them boys that go on Brian shit.
He still tried to do it by himself. So you don't think that LeBron could win the championship by himself?
No,
I don't either. So why is he in the greatest of all time conversation?
Because what he did on the court. You did. The dude's still a dog.
But why does he pass Iverson and Kobe?
I don't think he passed Kobe. I do have him ahead of Iverson.
I'm talking
but
about
I don't have him ahead of Kobe.
I'm talking about in the Jordan conversation. I don't see how people skip straight to LeBron, but skip over Kobe Bryant and in my opinion, Allen Iverson.
For me, I got Kobe ahead of Bryant. You dig? I got Kobe ahead. And you can't put AI that high. You feel what I'm saying?
Why not?
He might be on your personal favorites, but he can't be the all. No, because
how tall was AI?
AI like 6'1".
How tall is LeBron?
Now would you have? Would you have AI above Steph Curry?
How tall is LeBron?
Bron like 6'7", 6'8", 6'9", 6'9", I think.
How much does LeBron weigh?
He over 230.
How much does Iverson weigh?
Iverson like he wet. He 120 wet.
I'm playing my dog.
he about 180. He about 180.
But he's under 2, right? So
yeah,
with those comparisons, right? You got to give it to Iv. Any tall, muscular, strong nigga could score a lot of points in the NBA, though.
No, that's not true.
Why? How?
Because you got a lot of strong, muscular niggas that's not getting a lot of points.
So you don't think that it's easier for LeBron to score than Iv?
It is easier for Bron to score because that's just the just how basketball is. But he's still doing things that AI ain't do. Come on, outside. Now AI made it happen for the small dudes. You dig? He showed them small dudes you can get in here with these big motherfuckers. But
doesn't that put him with the greatest because of his size?
AI is one of the greatest, but I won't have him rank higher than Bron.
That's a debate for another show. But that's personal opinion too, though. And then Bron has been playing longer than Iv too.
Right.
And Iv, like Bron, kind of a go with the flow type nigga. Iv was like an outlaw on some shit. That go with the flow shit. That give you career an extra couple of years too.
But yeah, but nah, man. But back to the question though. Now I do think Bron ring chased. He was a successful ring chaser. You did.
All right. So boom. Westbrook, James Harden, and Kevin Durant are certified ring chasers. You heard me? I'm gonna give LeBron an honorable mention, right? What is it about Westbrook and Harden? Well, I'm gonna say I don't. You really think Chris Paul is a ring chaser?
Yeah.
But he tried to do it on his own. He just couldn't. Now he getting up in age to whereas he needs some help. He realized that. Them other niggas just was ring chasing all like James Harden, ring chaser. Westbrook, he a ring chaser. You see what I'm saying? Chris Paul tried to do it by himself.
You remember when Chris Paul tried to go to the Lakers with Kobe?
That fell through though, right?
No, the league block. He was gonna go,
right?
But the league blocked.
Right. You think that was league chasing? I'm gonna say you think that was ring chasing?
Yeah, because what he did after that, he still went to LA, went to the Clippers, and then from the Clippers he went to Houston. You dig? From Houston he went to Phoenix. Yeah, he out there trying to get him one.
But he's also almost 40 years old.
He lost, and everywhere he went, they ain't get it. Like I say, some people.
I don't see that. I mean, I see that as ring chaser, but at the same time, I see that as all right. I gotta make these years count, so I got to go to a team where at least we got a chance. Harden and Westbrook been ring chasing since they was in their 20s, dog.
But see, now see, if you're gonna say that about Chris Paul, you gotta say that about Westbrook.
How?
Because Westbrook just been getting traded. He ain't been going, you feel what I'm saying?
Westbrook is
He
a
ain't been saying,
bricklayer.
oh, I'm going over here, I'm going over there.
He a bricklayer.
He ain't been trying to stack the deck.
Westbrook get traded. Westbrook gets traded off of his attitude and his bricks that he threw up.
Westbrook, once upon a time, Westbrook was Mr. Triple Double, league MVP. You feel what I'm saying?
If you a ball, if you don't never pass the ball,
if he get a triple double for assists, that means he passing the ball.
I give you that.
Okay, you did.
He a bricklayer.
It's just I don't know.
He a bricklayer, though. Like, I would not want him on my team at all.
See, the only thing about Westbrook is he kind of like AI. It's just
no.
AI got a better shot. He gonna hold on, listen to me.
Not at all, dog. Not at all.
It's one of them things where
like AI.
Hold on, that's what I'm saying. Listen to me. They gotta have the ball in their hand and they gotta run the show. That's why Westbrook if he ever was on a team where he gotta be second, it ain't gonna work.
No, I don't.
You feel what I'm saying?
I think it was like that for Ive, but Ive had to have the ball in his hands because he was like the only reliable player. Westbrook has been on teams with a lot of good players, and he's still considered a ball hog. He's still considered selfish. It got to be his team, his way. He what they call them? This disgruntled employee, though. You can't work with him.
Hey,
who is he to deserve his own team? I mean, he got good stats, but a good player, I don't think so. I don't think.
You don't think so? You don't think he going to the Hall of Fame?
That was what I was about to ask you.
I think he getting there.
Because of the amount of triple doubles he got, they gotta let him in. But if it wasn't for all them triple doubles, he wouldn't get in. Because to me, sometimes he's the reason that teams either get eliminated from the playoffs or lose a game.
I agree with that. And not bad on the springtime because I'm over here been trying to feed these kids.
Man, we good. So LeBron, do you consider LeBron a ring chaser?
Yeah. That nigga Lord ring chaser.
But
that nigga ring chaser almighty.
In his early years, he did well, yeah, he a ring chaser. Cause then he went to Miami. Then he a ring chaser.
That's what I'm saying. Like, he ring chase almighty. Because he actually got the rings.
Yeah.
You dig?
Yeah. He still
he actually got the rings.
Is he chasing rings or is he chasing records?
He chasing both.
Will we see him and Lil Brian play together?
He said that's what he wants. I don't see it happening.
Is his body gonna be able to hold up?
That's what I'm saying. Cause he getting old for the time catching up to him. He's starting to get hurt a lot more.
If you feel what I'm saying? Off the bench, that still counts for the first one to play with his father and son, right?
Even if he come off the bench, yeah.
That's a good plan.
You dig? He can do it. He can do it.
Because his son eligible the year, you got to do a year of college, then he's gonna be eligible that next year, right?
2025.
So he could sit out the 2024 season, right?
I wouldn't sit out. If I was him, I wouldn't sit out. But
this is the first season where multiple players scored 70 points in the game. Is it all about offense or the defense is just that bad these days?
A little bit of both.
Would this be able to happen in the 90s?
70 pointers? Nah.
The game got soft.
And not saying that it couldn't, not saying that motherfuckers couldn't do it.
Mm-hmm.
Not saying motherfuckers wouldn't do it. Motherfuckers' mindset was we not letting him break no record on us.
And we not letting you in this whole period.
You feel what I'm saying? But the way that the league is set up now, the big man don't even be in the damn paint. So
he's not even
pretty much
a center is not even considered a position anymore. You agree with that?
No.
So you think the big man still important in the NBA?
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't see it.
Because think about Looney with Golden State. Looney just had 17 rebounds like 2 nights ago.
Everybody ain't Looney. Shout out to Looney too. Man, ever since Looney came in the league, he been a role player. He ain't been the star. He ain't been the top dog, but he has been a hell of a role player, dog. And shout out to him, dog. He one of my favorite players.
And it's crazy because Looney was a dog.
Yeah.
I think what happened, he got hurt. You feel what I'm saying? Got on the team. He had to find himself. You dig? Once he found himself, it was on.
I always respected his heart, his hustle, and he ain't never ducked no smoke. Even when they was going back to back in the playoffs and shit, he always played his role. You hear me?
But that's what I'm saying. Like on a team like that, you got to play your role. That motherfucker, he got 3 rings now.
3 rings.
3.
So from me saying that this is the first season where multiple players have scored 70 points in the game, are these drug tests justifiable? Are they racist? Or are they trying to catch people cheating that is it something that we don't know about that the NBA know about?
I don't think it's something we know about. I just think them niggas nitpicking. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I really think that they nitpicking. Cause I'm like, if you drug test a man, ain't no need to keep drug testing people every time they have a good game. You dig?
You know they got their little inside snitch, you heard me? You don't think nigga trying to rat them boys out and they done figured out how to clean this system and all that stuff?
Hey, that's possible, but nah.
Is it racism?
No. Cause even Luka got drug tested after his big game.
One time.
You dig?
One time.
But I'm just saying that's after a big game drug test. You feel what I'm saying? That's not like they just keep on drug testing them. So it's at least it's consistent. He had a big game, they drug test him. A couple other people had big games, they drug test them too. So it's a little consistent on that.
So why they came back and took home his blood then?
But that's Dame.
That's not good. That's not consistent.
No, I'm saying what I say consistent is with them drug testing after big games. How they decided to do it, that's up in the air. Cause he the only one that, or at least the only one that said, no, she didn't. he the only one that said they took my blood. The other ones just said I got drug tested, so we don't know what kind of test was took.
Last thing, you heard me? It's the ring chasing hurting these players' legacy.
Yes.
Because
baby girl,
like, I think they made it hot from doing it. You know what I'm saying? Because even if it did happen back in the G, it wasn't no big player that the media and all that was gonna follow. You know what I'm saying? That's coming off of a losing team or a team that's got knocked out the playoffs a couple of years. I think it's more noticeable now. And KD, if you don't win another ring, dog, I don't know if I can respect that ring that you got, dog.
Now see what it is. Not that people gonna doubt his ring. That's gonna elevate Curry.
Right.
You dig?
Right.
That's gonna elevate Curry. Because now they're gonna be like, he had one before you. They won 2 with you. They won one after you. You feel what I'm saying? So it's gonna be more like you needed him more than he needed you.
They was already the Splash Brothers, and they was already champions too.
Right. They already had the greatest regular season ever. So
last words, huh?
Hold on. I was chewing that bacon. You're
tough, huh?
I done made waffles. I had to cook something quick. I made waffles
for dinner too. I'm eating grits, cheese, egg, and
look. Well, them grits hard now, dog. You gotta lose them bitches back up.
Boy, them bitches gone, boy. Don't try and play me that hard ass big, that turbo ass bacon, boy.
Hey, the bacon gotta be crispy, you hear me?
I don't eat bacon. I keep my body clean.
Me too. I got that. I got that uncured turkey bacon. You dig? The thick slices.
That's pig thigh.
That nigga is that that bacon. That's the titty. You hear me? Ain't even the thigh. Is that titty?
You used to eat pig liver?
Once upon a time.
Man, my sister had me putting them bitches in the chips and everything, dog.
I know. And like I stopped eating. I'm like, man, this shit straight fat. I just say I ain't eating it no more.
And that's what I'm saying, dog. We ate all that shit, right? And then we ran 100 miles.
Right. But look, that's what Ocho Cinco say. Cause he was like, I'm gonna eat what I want.
Right.
They're like, man, you ain't worried about eating fatty foods. He like, man, that fat. He like that. Them fatty foods keep your body greased. He like, so your limbs a little greasy. They slick. You can move. He like, y'all ain't putting no fat on you. You ain't putting no fat on you. You ain't got nothing.
It ain't what you put in your body. It's how you detox too.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? They don't tell you that. But at the same time, you heard me to comment on all the things that we I'm saying I'd rather have turkey smoked sausages than turkey bacon, dog.
I eat the turkey smoked sausages too. I don't do the pork no more unless I'm at grandma's house and she made that ham. I'm probably gonna eat that.
I don't do the pork either, except for the pickle meat that be in the red bean. I might give me a little piece of that and chew on the gristle. You hear me?
Yeah.
You feel me? But it's hard out here for a Saints fan now, bro. I don't know what they doing. I don't know why they doing it. Shout out the Pelicans. It's hard out here for It's hard out here for New Orleans. If you into New Orleans sports, you hear me? Start tuning in to college because our colleges they handling their business. You hear me?
Right.
Our pro ball. Where the Zephyrs win that? Remember the Zephyrs? Let's get the fucking Zephyrs back, dog. You understand me? Because the Mickey fucking up. Mickey fucking up, dog.
They the baby cakes now.
Oh yeah, those that stupid ass name with that stupid ass logo. It's hard for a Saint sports fan these days, though.
Right.
A New Orleans sports fan, I meant to say, you heard me? I'm
right.
gonna have to start checking out if we got a fucking kickball team or something, you heard me?
They might. They got the whatchamacallit squad was balling last year. The USFL, the New Orleans Breakers.
Yeah.
They was all right last year.
Don't Pete
they made it to the playoffs. No. I don't know who owned them, but they did all right last year.
Yeah, they made a little noise. Are we Saints fans next season, huh?
Yeah, always. Even if we disagree with what they talking about, we still rocking.
You see Barton.
We still gonna rock it.
You see Barton the back sporting the brand. Like in Calio Chill words, you heard me? That flag, you understand me? You heard me?
Look.
Say, dog, before we get up out of here, I just want to say, fuck you, Mickey Loomis. What's your last words, huh?
My last word, man, salute to my baby. She started her training towards her black belt. Today she had her first day of sparring. You heard me?
Jump in?
Man, it was hard. You did. Little daddy punched her. You heard me?
Little daddy? Oh no! Oh no! What a daddy at? Tell her daddy.
But nah, she handled her business, man. She handled her business. You did. She handled her business. She ain't cried nothing. Got her licks in. Got hit. She ain't cried nothing. 5 years old.
You heard me?
So, yeah.
That's what's up, dog. That's a beautiful.
You're gonna be a little power puff girl.
You understand me? Yeah. You heard me, little soldier rat. You understand me?
Yeah.
You say she 5.
Running around like Buttercup. Huh?
You say she 5, huh?
Yeah, so she, she's starting her martial arts journey, you dig?
That's what's up, dog. That's what's him. And Lil Went Jr., he about to fuck with the baseball, huh?
Yeah. Senior year.
Oh yeah? Oh,
yeah.
I know you proud. It's almost over.
Yes, sir.
It's almost over.
Yes, sir. It ain't over at all.
What you mean?
I got 2 more behind him. Like I said, baby girl 5. and you dig? Yeah.
Lord.
Ain't close to over.
Yes, me. All right, dog. I'm about to get out of here because we about to do I'm about to do a little episode on offenders in the neighborhood, you heard me?
The sex offenders?
Why you said that, Hood? See
y'all in the newspaper, bro.
And blame Hood.
Hey, nigga, I'm Mr. Facebook jail, so
I'm tired. I didn't change my Facebook ways, huh?
Bro, look, I swear to God, I'm the first person I know to go. Motherfucker was like, man, where you been at? I was like, dog, they had my account blocked. They're like, what you mean block your account? Yeah, dog, they said I did something, they blocked my account.
Boy, I'm getting 30 days off the muscle. I'm talking about no warning, no nothing, dog. I'm telling you, dog.
Right.
YouTube and Facebook, the views and the language of the guest other co-hosts on Hood Sports Talk with P.NUT Da General do not reflect the owner of this platform. So yeah. So y'all take that up with him and his language. You heard me? That ain't me. But at the same time, it's P.NUT.
But look, I take my charge, you heard me? I take my charge.
It's just like if we was riding and they had that you heard me? They ain't gonna let you take your charge. They gonna, unless it's in your name, they gonna put that bitch on me.
I'm gonna take the charge, man. I take mine.
Y'all heard him on YouTube and Facebook. Man took his charge. It's P.NUT Da General.
J Pipe the Hood Counselor.
And
y'all be cool out there.
It's been another edition of Hood Sports Talk with P.NUT Da General. You heard me? You keep your body clean, huh? Yeah, except for Hood. He trying to talk about that's a fucking turkey big. He know that's that fucking devil meat. All day, nigga.